in Windsor, Ontario, at Walker and Roulette. It's a neat looking old church, St. Peter's. In the middle of this heat wave, it just rained for about 10 minutes. You can just smell that rain. The dirt, the ozone. So instead of 95 degrees, it feels like 80, which is much better. I just had lunch with a couple friends at the penalty box where I used to work a million years ago. And I'm just off to Jackson Park, which is large and beautiful. So we'll do a little walk through there, about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I have to go to another Tim Hortons and meet my friend Sandy. We're having some coffee. Very busy intersection. Olette is like the Yonge Street of Toronto. And this would be like the Tecumseh Road, kind of like the Lawrence Avenue of Toronto. Here we are, Jackson Park. Because I already had a coffee at the penalty box, and I was really just ducking into that Timmy's while it was raining. I didn't want to have another coffee so quickly. I got this orange tangerine frozen smoothie thing with very artificial tasting whipped cream, but it's delicious, cold and refreshing. This is a very large park, very well maintained. In the winter they have a fantastic Christmas light thing going on. A great date place just to walk around and talk. Great place to have lunch. Place for a picnic. This is neat, a monument for Alzheimer's. This is such a large park. There's a baseball diamond, 3 baseball diamonds, and a cricket pitch. And a beautiful flower garden all over the place. Flower gardens. This is the astrolabium and sundial of Copernicus, 1473-1543, the father of modern astronomy. The Polish are very proud. I'm going to lose my delicious smoothie. So all along this part of the garden, there's cool benches. So you're well protected from the sun. Oh, it smells great here. This will look fantastic in August. So normally there's a pool and a fountain here, but not yet. Don't know why. Just beyond these trees is a white pine in between me and a mosquito. I think that was the plane, World War II plane. We're gonna go look at that. I used to play softball here in a couple different leagues. and public washrooms available. To the left, this is actually a high school. I forget which one it is. And a tribute to Robert Burns. Don't know why this is here. Should old acquaintance be forgotten, never brought to mind? Well, you know that song. And if you're Scottish, you probably have a drink on Robbie Burns Day. This is a neat structure. This is new to me, anyway. Oh, so this is neat. So these carvings are not attached to the tree. They are part of the tree. That is a skill. I've never seen anything quite like this. So this is an actual tree that died, and then carvers turned it into this. Wow, neat. So these are Lancaster, or it's a Lancaster bomber? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's a Lancaster. These are Spitfires. Spitfire and Hurricane. Okay. So maybe there is a Lancaster bomber around here somewhere. Yeah, okay, yeah, these are Spitfires. Now we're going to go underneath the Spitfire. Now, it's neat because the flower bed underneath these planes is shaped like a plane. That's kind of neat. And boy, does it feel good to be in the shade right now. and the Windsor Memorial Royal Canadian Air Force, who represented this area in World War II. It's a lot of people. Pardon me. I've talked about in other Windsor videos that I'm going to post about the changing demographics of this once lily white town. And a lot of lovely Indian people have moved into the city, and their favorite pastime is cricket. Yeah, and so this is a cricket pitch. And now it seems a little bit more official in that I see lines are here, and they look like they were done by the park, as opposed to years ago they just kind of found this place and started playing cricket, made their own lines. So I guess this is where you both pitch and hit from. Here is, you can see the off-ramp for the EC Road, which is actually a highway in Windsor. So if you have a beginner's license, you're not allowed to be on this because it's a highway. It's the only spot in Windsor you can't be on unless you get your G2. You can practice, but you can't be a lone driver. Yeah, see, and now they even have stands here for the cricket. It looks like somebody's made a home for that one over there. You really need to have your head in the swivel in this city. I was just on a bus ride, and people were in the bus ride were talking about how the drug addicts have taken over sections of the city. It's quite true. This is a tennis facility, but also, I believe, kind of looks like lawn bowling. So, I have a half an hour to kill before I need to get on a bus to go to Timmy's. So we're just going to wander around, show you the facilities. You can just see what a massive public park this is. Yeah, well, that's for lawn bowling, which is like bocce ball for old white people. At least in my experience, that's what it is. And when in Toronto for Doors Open, the end of May, I actually visited a lawn bowling club in the beaches. And they're lovely people. One thing that I learned was that the balls that you toss are not actually round. They're kind of oval, and they're weighted differently on each end. So the ball is intentionally wobbly. And unlike bocce ball, where you toss it into the sand and you throw a spin on it, you can't throw a spin on these ones because they'll drop like a brick. Nice, interested in lawn bowling? Come in, give it a try. We offer free lessons. It's a fun thing, it's for retired people. You don't need a lot of mobility. Just a little bend and toss. It's about building relationships and having fun with people that you're doing it with. Nearby, that's a nice splash pad. And here's Parkside Tennis Club. Behind this fence on the right is the train. And if you get stuck behind the train, because the street is Dougal, the Dougal gets shut down when the train goes by, you can be there for a good 10 minutes. These trains are very long. Now, I see 3 baseball diamonds here. There used to be 4, and it looks like there's some kind of structure just beyond the right porch. Great place to play, very, very well maintained. But what the hell is that over there? It looks like Looks like they may be growing things. Let's see. Looks like a greenhouse, or a series of greenhouses. But anyway, that's a pretty short porch now, especially for me. I hit that way. I hit towards right field. And I really try to pull the bar, so either I hit a car or I'd hit whatever that structure is there. So yeah, it is some kind of growing center. Well, I think we've stumbled upon where the city stores the thing that they grow. Like you replenish the gardens with stuff that you grow yourself. Neat. Not far from here is a town called Leamington. If you don't know Leamington, that's where your ketchup comes from. And when you're getting close to it, you see these, and this is what this is, a giant terrarium, greenhouse. Yes, this is officially the City of Windsor Greenhouse. And this street is called McDougal. Not to be confused with Dougal, but they do intersect. The corner of Dougal and McDougal. Wonder if they're open. No, they are not. So I used to play in a non-competitive slow pitch league here. And what that means is guys and girls, and you're just having fun. Yeah, you keep score, and some people care, and some people just here for fun. I like the fun. And I was also involved in a competitive fast pitch league. But from what I can see, they have dramatically shortened the left porch to help build this greenhouse. So it wouldn't take much to get a home run. And then when slow pitch was done, everybody would just go home. When fast pitch was done, everybody would go to their cars where they probably had beer and they would drink in the parking lot. Anyway, so I'm back filming Jackson Park, and all it has to offer. And my Pocket 3 died because it overheated. This is what happens. Heat is the enemy. So as we've seen, there's cricket, lawn bowling, tennis, softball, fast pitch, and actually hardball. All that happens here. And there's also rugby. And I guess they used to play football here. And I think, they still do. They still play football here. Whatever local high school this is. This is the Windsor Stadium. And I think there used to be a band shell here. A long abandoned band shell. I'm walking north on McDougal. This guy approaching me with an umbrella is the smartest man I've ever seen today. You got the right idea, bud.
Yeah, I'm taking it for the rain, but I might as well use it for the sun,
Yeah,
too.
so smart.
Fucking hot.
Oh, fuck.
Humid.
I'm driving, trying to find shade in the trees and stuff. See it? Thanks, bud. It's a riding bike. Like, it's for bicycles.
Oh, I like that.
Like racing bikes.
Where'd you get that at?
Actually, Amazon.
Really?
I've got some for cheap for different countries, but I'm Irish and one from
I'm
Ireland.
Irish too, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. All right, bud. See
All
you.
right, man. Amazon. I'll check it out.
Cheers. People are just mostly friendly. Just have to say hello. I ran into a crackhead yesterday. And let's see, a head in the swivel. I was in an alley, downtown Windsor. And I turn my head and I see this guy smoking a crack pipe or meth, I don't fucking know. Tattoos on his face. Hiding in the corner. So I said hello. And he said hello back. So this high school, it looks like a castle. I forget the name of it. And it's right beside another high school. I just want to check the time, see what my timing is. Oh, yep. My timing is good. When I get to around the corner, I'll find the bus stop and go to the Timmy's and meet my friend Sandy. And as Alice Cooper says, school is out for the summer. And the street coming up is Tecumseh. So I've basically done the whole periphery, if I'm using that word correctly, of Jackson Park, and including this high school. And in this weather, I wouldn't be surprised if my iPhone stopped working because of the heat. I saw Sapan at Wonderland the other day. He was live for about 7 minutes, and I believe, based on what Vasily was saying, is that his phone just died because of the heat. I think that's what I took away from that. Lots of green space. I like green space in cities, especially when you've done high school, leaving, bring a frisbee. Good times. Okay, so this is Kennedy. That's the high school we're at. And we're back to those beautiful gardens where we have those planes. And I'm going to take advantage of that public restroom and just basically splash water on my face.